All right, welcome back to the channel again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Now look, seeing this title right here, it just makes me think of the Dave Chappelle show. Suge Knight says Prince was mad at Diddy and set up Diddy and Nas by putting them at a table with him. You guys know Suge Knight is in jail. I forgot how much time he's serving. But I mean, there's been a lot of stories about Prince. So I'm just wanting to hear what he has to say about being mad at Diddy. They said a lot of people, and they said Prince didn't mess around. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah, that's crazy. But to backtrack, so Puffy, he ran when he seen you and Pop?
Shit. When things start changing, majority time, I didn't really know how Puffy look in the face no more. Because majority time I seen him, I seen the back of his head.
Because he was running?
I was at the Roosevelt having dinner, with me with a bitch or two, a couple of homies. And guy came to our table and said, "Hey, Prince is doing his show right now. He wants you to come in right now and watch his show, and he got a table for you." So I'm like, I'll go in there. So I left everybody at the table. I went there solo, Prince set me down at a table where Puffy was there, Nas was there. There was a couple other people there. And when I sat at this table, Prince is the coldest gangster in the world. Don't let the motherfucking high heels fool y'all. He playing the guitar and said, "What's up?"
I just said I heard some stories about Prince. He said Prince is the coldest gangster in the world. Don't let the high heels fool you. I remember seeing him in concert, man. Well, I wasn't like at his concert. I was working. And I was like, man, I told my mama, I said, "Mama, that man's shoes, his damn shoes look like they sewed into the pants. Like like the stuff he was wearing, it looked like the ice skaters, man." But again, it just makes me think of the Chappelle show.
Suge and started laughing because he know he must have been mad at Puffy because he planted me at that table. I said two things to Puffy. He get up and leave, and when he got outside, they put coats over him and hid him for nobody could see who they was rushing out. Right-handed guy. That actually happened. So we never had no reaction after that. And I can understand why the rumors or the facts or certain people, one thing I want to tell these youngsters, it's okay for people to respect you. But when people fear you, they got to get rid of you. There's only two ways to get rid of a real ghetto motherfucker. Either you snitch on them and send them to prison forever, or you kill them. If somebody fear you that much, they're going to put dollars up to kill you. I'm in here right now where people tried to kill me twice.
Jeez.
First time I got shot 7 times. They know who did it. I didn't say nothing. They make a song about it, but they got a relationship with the police. Nothing get done. Second time, Andre gave these dudes personal checks. They know they got the checks. The people they gave the money to said he paid them to kill me.
Do you guys know how easy it is? That's what I'll be trying to get people to understand. Like what he's saying. Like, you go to someone who, again, you throw money in people's face that ain't never seen certain types of money, they'll do anything. Like certain people, They will do anything. That's why I don't understand why it's so hard to believe that this stuff be going down in the industry, you know? Um, yeah. Probably trying to take him out because they fear him. They fear the information he knows. Like, I wish Prince was still alive to back this story, or I don't know if there is anything of Prince talking about this, but again, some people have a lot of information, man, and people know that, and they don't want that stuff getting out.
Guns, they got the proof they had guns. I'm in prison. So all these things is so far-fetched and so, the politics is crazy. The reason why the politics is so crazy because if a person have guns on me and trying to kill me, number one, it could be self-defense or it could be an accident. I'm 100% blind in one eye, so I can't see from that side. So that couldn't be the case of me trying to do something. But at the end of the day, they got the proof of the guns and they got the checks.
He said he's blind.
So
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Don't let people fear you so much that the only solution is to kill you or send you to prison. That's my message to the day for the younger generations. Because I'm obligated to tell them the truth. Hey, you know what? I'm saying this and I'm not throwing no jabs at one motherfucker. I'm saying this to all you idiots, right? YouTube is the best DA in America because you don't even need a DA no more. You don't need no PI. You don't need no detectives because this person is found guilty because of YouTube. This person is getting indicted because of YouTube. This person in prison because of YouTube. YouTube is the best DA that the United States of America ever had.
I'm wondering, is he talking about people who be dry snitching on themselves? Or like people who may have said things and they go back and look at the footage?
I'm talking to YouTube. Unless you want to be in handcuffs. Unless you Suge Knight. Because I can get shot on YouTube. They can see they got guns trying to kill me. See, there are guns. And I still somehow, some way, find myself in prison. But I wouldn't have gotten the shape I need to get into. I wouldn't have got to know a woman so great without this prison or any other body, because I enjoy understanding where people come from. I never want to be cut off from the world. So when people send me messages on the Getting Out app and all that stuff of mail, believe it or not, it makes me feel my purpose wasn't forgotten. And I know you finna go, and regardless what they say it do, collect call is still me, and nobody else's. So from Suge Knight and collect call, I'm signing out. I'm out.
He's basically saying, let me look at some comments here, because he's saying that Prince, I've heard so many stories. Like a lot of people, when they saw that Chappelle Show skit with Charlie Murphy, they were just thinking it was actually real. People were thinking it was fake, but it was actually real. The Prince stories be the coldest. YouTube is the DA in America. Yeah, I know what he's talking about, because sometimes you see people interviews and then somebody else come on the interview and be like, yeah, they said this. Nah, that's not how it went down. And dry snitching. You see it in the rap songs, all that stuff. Someone said, I've said this, the internet has better detectives than the real ones. Again, what I try to do is gather information. You'll hear this, you'll hear that. You got to get all this information and kind of see who's saying what, and then go to the actual source to see if which one are they confirming. Because people talk, but I feel like they sometimes forget what they may have said. Or a lot of times in interviews, they don't realize that people be slick and sly with the questions they ask. You know, it's almost like when you getting interrogated and they do the whole good cop, bad cop thing. So you gotta, that's why when you listen to some people talk, they kind of talk real slow because they're thinking about what they're saying before they say it. But a lot of times, like, you'll go look back and then people will be like, oh no, we got the clip right here. You said this. You be like, what I meant, or they be like, it was taken out of context. So you got to really watch what you say. Some people be slipping up. But when I hear these stories about Prince, man, it's just crazy because, like, when you say don't let the high heels fool you, it's like, right, man, Prince, you know, he may not look like he may be about that life, but boy, hey, someone said, Michael Jackson said Prince was a meanie. Oh, man. R.I.P. to Prince. Let me see. They didn't really say nothing about Nas, though. Yeah. Just Diddy duck. They're saying Nas was cool with Prince. Whatever. I just want to see what they had to say. A lot of people got a lot of stories, man. Hey, but again, appreciate y'all coming over and watching, man. Comment below. Peace out.